Alright boys, we got another tier list update for you. I'd done two in the past, one was a taste test, then an actual tier list. I've realized after thinking back on them, the first one was more opinionated and I didn't really state that. And then the second one, this part of it, the labeling could have used more work. So I revamped it once again and changed the names of all the categories. And I'm thinking of doing this every 6 to 12 months, maybe, depending on how often they release new flavors and how my tastes change and whatnot. I'd like to keep it up to date. If you want to make this yourself, the link for it is in the Discord, which will be linked in the description. There is a tier list section for flavors and cups. And speaking of Discord, in the description, join it if you like GamerSupps. So let's just get into it. So starting off with the sections, we've got avoid at all costs, shit that isn't good in the slightest, and all of these are opinions. I will tell you exactly what the flavors are, but these are my opinions on what they taste like to me. Speaking of which, not for me. Not saying it's a bad flavor, I just don't personally like it. Avoid at all costs, I'd say, is the not good at all. But again, personal taste. Good as a mixer. I wouldn't drink this normally, but it mixes well with other flavors. Not everyday drink, but still good. I'll have it sometimes if I'm not feeling any of my personal favorites, but not 100% one of the best. And then personal favorites. I'll drink this all the time. So let's start with the lemonades. I am not a huge fan of lemonades to begin with. Now the reason for that is lemonade is typically too citrusy for me. I don't like it when it just punches you in the face. I was waiting to make this video because of the strawberry lemonade that recently came in for me, so I hadn't tasted it until a couple days ago. So this bad boy, I'll look in a minute. Strawberry lemonade! Yo, live taste test? Because I don't have strawberry lemonade. Ooh. How do I open it? It's definitely more strawberry than lemonade, which is good for me because I hate lemonade. We doing it live. I can smell the lemonade, but it's definitely overpowered by the strawberry. All right. Now this is what I like in a lemonade. When the lemonade just punches you straight in the face, I fucking hate that. Like citrus lemonade or lemon limeade. But this is like a strawberry with a hint of lemon instead of 50-50. I give that a solid 7 out of 10 probably. So these are the 5 lemonade flavors. We got citrus lemonade, which is pure lemonade. This isn't lemonade. Bigfoot juice, lemon lime, and strawberry lemonade. Bigfoot juice is my #1 absolute favorite flavor. It's lemon lime, tangerine. It's more lime than lemon and more tangerine than lemon or lime. So it's tangerine, lime, lemon. And that's the way I like my lemon. Just a little bit. Lemon limeade, some people like it. I personally don't, as it's more lemon than lime. The citrus lemonade is, again, very strong lemonade, but it would be good as a mixer if I liked lemonade. And then the strawberry lemonade, I thought it would be another repeat of the other lemons, but it surprised me. It was like 70 to 80% strawberry and 20% lemon, and it was very, very good. Let's move on to a controversial one, Acai Blueberry. back in my first video, I said this was absolute dog shit, not good in the slightest, but I've had it more and more since then. And honestly, high, not everyday drink. If you've had most of these flavors, you have an idea in your head of when you drink something like, oh, that's GamerSupps. Or if you drink something else like, oh, that's Fruit Punch, Hawaiian Punch, G Fuel, Kool-Aid, anything else. Everything here is more GamerSupps, while Acai Blueberry is more like Gatorade Kool-Aid, at least to me. And I didn't like it at first, but it started to grow on me, and it's really good. We just did the lemonade, so let's do the strawberries. So we did strawberry lemonade, emotional damage, lychee, strawberry guacamole gamer fart, strawberry daiquiri, and I think there's one more. No, it was the strawberry lemonade. So, strawberry daiquiri. It's kind of like if you took strawberry ice cream but made it into a water form, but not in a bad way. I don't know how to explain it too well if you haven't had it, but if you've had it, it's very good, at least to me, and it's second best easily. Lychee and strawberry are very underwhelming. Imagine if you combine strawberry with lemonade to make strawberry lemonade, but the strawberry was far weaker, and that's the strawberry. And then lychee is like just bootleg strawberry. I'd still drink it, but it's not worth buying, in my opinion. I have one of the mods of the Discord also has it, and he also isn't a big fan of it. Emotional damage is strawberry peach, more strawberry than peach, and is very, very good. Guacamole gamer fart is strawberry limeade, also very good. I think, honestly, the strawberry lemonade is better than guacamole. Guacamole is still good, but strawberry lemonade is a little bit better. All right, let's jump into black cherry. Black cherry is very good. Something about it isn't quite right. I drink it sometimes, but it could probably be a bit better. It's just black. If you think black cherry, typically you think it's very tart, but this isn't very tart of a flavor, which I enjoy. But it's still missing a little something. And speaking of cherry, the cherry Limesicle, I wanted, when this was first announced, I wanted just a regular cherry, but this was a close enough because it's like 60% cherry, 40% lime. I wish it was more, and I have a way of making it more cherry than lime. If you add a fourth scoop and a cherry Jolly Rancher, it's more like 70-75% cherry, and I really enjoy it. Speaking of mixtures, sour apple. When we first had this, it was very underwhelming. In the first video, we added 2 more scoops to the initial taste test, and it was very, very good. So 3 scoops, I'd say not for me, but 5 scoops should get caffeine free. It's very tart because there's so much in it to make it taste good. I can't drink it too often anymore, but it's still pretty. Let's jump into some mixers. Mango, Kahos, and pineapple. The mango and pineapple, they're both good. They do what they're supposed to. They're mango, they're pineapple. They taste like they do. I'm not a huge fan of mango and pineapple to begin with, but when you mix pineapple or mango with almost any other flavor, it's so good. And then the Kahos is passion fruit black tea. I am not a huge fan of passion fruit, but I learned if you do 2 scoops Kahos, 2 scoops pineapple, it is one of the best things. There was a dude in the Discord that said, oh, I love Kahos, it's great. I told him about this mixture, and he said it was 10 times better. Hands down, it's a super good mixture. Or pineapple and mango. Oh, pineapple and mango is also a really good combination. And if you mix emotional damage with DragonFruit, that's a pretty good mixture as well. But I'd personally give DragonFruit a high, not everyday drink. I used to love DragonFruit, but I've just been reaching for other flavors more. Like, I love all of these flavors so much more than DragonFruit. Now, if it wasn't for these existing, DragonFruit would be a personal favorite, but it's just not holding up anymore compared to everything else. Same with the blue raspberry. I like blue raspberry more than DragonFruit, but still, there's better stuff now. Like all of these are really good flavors. Grape, not for me. So I like my grapes when the way that flavors are made. If it's based on a fruit, you could have real flavoring or artificial flavoring. When candy companies or flavoring companies make their shit, it's either like real watermelon, like it tastes like watermelon, or it's artificial, like candy watermelon. I prefer my grape to be artificial, but I like regular grapes. Like I'll eat real grapes, but grape Jolly Ranchers, grape Airheads, I cannot stand them. And the grape is like that. The Grenada grape is artificial. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not my kind of grape. But what is bad is Waifu candy, watermelon ice, and Misfits melon. Okay, so I'm sure all of you know my hate for Waifu candy. I have given it to 9 different people in person. 9 people. Not one person has enjoyed it. Not one. Full thing of water, 3 scoops, 24 ounces, not one likes it. If one person likes it, they sip it and they're like, man, that's pretty good. You guys don't like this? I'm like, what's wrong with you? And then they drink it again and it's like, it's getting pretty bad now. And they drink it again and it's like, this sucks. And they don't like it anymore. You can have 2 sips of it and you're sick of it. But I will say, if you put it in milk, which sounds weird, if you do 24 ounces of milk, 1.5 scoops of Waifu candy, and half a scoop of mango, which sounds weird, it tastes exactly like strawberry milk, and it's pretty good. But I personally can't have regular milk too often. I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant just a little bit, but it leaves like a sour aftertaste in my mouth whenever I have milk. So not for me. Watermelon ice, remember how I said like real watermelon, artificial watermelon? It's neither. It's just water. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe it's just me, but there's nothing to this. I don't even know why a thing. And then Misfits melon is like honey. It's not honeydew. It's cantaloupe or rock melon. And I like cantaloupe. I like honeydew. I like rock melon. But this flavor is so unbelievably strong and potent. If I ever drink this, I have to do like 1 scoop in a thing. And I normally do 3 of everything else. But this has to be like 1, maybe 2. It's just too overpowering. Now, Pina Colada, the other cold one's flavor, I do not like pineapple anymore. But it does live up to the name. It is in fact Pina Colada tasting, and that's why it's not for me. It's Pina Colada. Pineapple, coconut, not a fan, personally. If you like Pina Colada, you'll like this. And lastly, peach tea. When this came out, I gave it a 6 or 7. But I have found a way to make it a bit better. If you do 3 scoops of peach tea, it's more tea than peach to me. If you do 5, it's more peach than tea. 4 scoops of peach tea is a perfect balance in my eyes, at least to me, personally. And if I do 4 scoops, I enjoy it. But I would almost never grab for it willingly. I grab for anything of these else. Also, as for strawberry lemonade, when I first initially tasted it, as you saw, I think I gave it a 7. But honestly, it's so much better than that because it's very tame in the lemonade department. And I think this is everything. So Bigfoot, absolute favorite. Strawberry daiquiri, second. Is strawberry lemonade a good third? I'd say it's a good third, but it's also recency bias, and I'd say the most recent flavor I've gotten. Emotional damage, cherry, guacamole. Yeah, I'd say this is a pretty good list. So that's the tier list for GamerSupps flavors. Remember to join the Discord if you want to discuss or have questions on anything, or if you want to make your own tier list. There's a channel for it. Post your picture and everyone discuss there. Up to you. But I'll see you boys in another 6 months or so with another flavor update, and I hope you enjoy.